Hey guys, it's me, Mr.250, and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles 4. Gonna see if we can wrap everything up today, but before we do, I was advised to check out... There's another area I could check out that I unlocked. I think it's under headquarters now that I think about it. Infirmary. Okay, so we unlocked we unlocked Infirmary when we beat the game, I believe.
Is this your first time here? Welcome to the infirmary. Well, we're actually equipped to help with more than just medical affairs. We can provide all kinds of support here. Just remember that we're here to help you, in and out of combat.
Alright. Use your renown, which is that stuff I unlocked in the last missions that I did at the infirmary to unlock different capabilities. The higher your score in battle, the more renown you'll earn. Get higher scores. I don't know if it's just like the bonus episodes or if I just redo anything now. I think it's probably anything. Anyway, looks like we get random weapons for reward. Uniform swap lets us go summer and winter. The one we want is a steamy ceasefire. That's a bonus scene. Ah, there's a music room. Okay. Well, I currently do not... Actually, no, I do have enough. Yes. Okay, cool. So we can do that. Get the music, and we'll get the uniform swap.
Oh, you're heading out? Well, there's a lot we can do for you here. We hope to see you again.
I kind of thought it was going to be more than, like, 7 options or whatever that was there. So I think in the private quarters now I can listen to music. I can also look at all this other stuff that I've severely neglected to look at for, like, literally the entire game. Learn about Ragnarok. There's so many things in these games that they let you look at. Like, you could literally spend at least an hour, if not 2 hours, just reading all of this stuff. And there's so much backstory, it's kind of mind-boggling, and I don't necessarily want to read it all on the while doing an episode, but it is kind of cool. The new stuff is particularly interesting. It's just like, it's lots of backstory on what's happening throughout the war, and I bet they're probably mentioning something about what happened in the first game. So anyway, that's kind of cool. Let's go take a look at the music room. In the music room, you can listen to tracks from the soundtrack used through the game. You can now listen to individual tracks or play the entire soundtrack in order. So you can just, like, listen to literally anything in the game. I actually don't care about that theme very much. There's other ones that I think are a bit better. This is the evil theme, right? Yeah, that's the evil bad guy theme. Oh yeah, this one's a good one, though. Anyway, that's a cool little bonus. I always like whenever you can, you know, play the music from the game in the game somewhere. While I'm here, let me go ahead... I wonder if there's anything in the mess hall.
Claude, you on break? Everyone's impressed with you.
No.
You're doing it.
Raz is dead. We can at least upgrade stuff, and then we'll get started with some of the new stuff, I guess. So it looks like level 20 is the max. At that point, you've mastered it. Doesn't really explain... I don't think you get any extra bonuses from that. I think that's just your maximum level, your level 20. Fair enough. Excellent. Let's go check it out. It's a new episode. It says... or a new chapter, something. Here it is. So it's right after the Crystal Sea, it looks like. I'm trying to remember exactly what happened here. Looks like there's a lot of angry Claude and others. Right, okay. The Crystal Sea was right when we got rescued by the boat. And then I think we were doing a training mission. Yes, we were doing a training mission. Then, after that...
Interlude. A steamy ceasefire.
After that comes this. Let's do this first. Because ever since I was told about that, I've been, interested in checking it out.
Easy, Rags. It's not even mealtime. Oh, wait. It's later than I thought. That's odd. It's been hours since Claude left on recon. He and the others should have been back a long time ago.
Oh man, they must be busy with something.
You worried too, boy? Blizzard's getting pretty bad. I hope they're okay.
Sorry, Rags, your unimportant story character is still going to continue to be unimportant. It's like the only time we're gonna see you in the whole story, basically.
Try again, Marie. Any word from Claude?
Sorry, he's goofing off in a hot springs.
Nothing. The storm brought all communications down.
I knew reconnaissance in this weather was a bad idea. But we couldn't ignore that report. If there's even a chance the enemy is planning an ambush, we really have no choice but to confirm.
In these temperatures, even the antifreeze will freeze over. I'm afraid I can't order a search party. If they don't return soon, we'll have to depart without them.
Oh man, and the story would just change dramatically, wouldn't it? It would be the adventures of giant battleship instead of the adventures of Claude and Squatty.
No.
How long will this damn blizzard last? You'd better get back here alive, Claude.
Minerva will be the new main character. She'll just run over the entire enemy forces all by herself.
Keep it together. We stop now, and we're all dead.
Oh no, Minerva left with us, right? I guess you can't have your own story now, Minerva.
Don't worry. I'm well aware of that.
Damn it. Snow's coming down so hard, every step is like sinking in quicksand.
Not to mention these winds. Just trying to stand straight is like fighting against a tide.
It's do or die, everyone. Just a little further. We won't make it much longer. This blizzard's got a couple hours left in it. We have to find cover, or else...
Claude!
Enemy soldiers, 12 o'clock.
Are those the imps laying an ambush for us?
No. Judging from the rank and file, they're probably a recon team like us. I'd rather not engage in these conditions, but...
Whoa. Guess we don't have much choice.
Actually, before we continue, I am kind of curious. I need to figure out how to switch outfits, because I think whatever battle we're about to do in the middle of the blizzard would be hilarious in swim trunks. Give me a moment to see if I can figure that out. Okay, yeah, so it's under equipment like I thought it would be. Let's keep going.
This is pointless. My shots won't reach them.
Yeah, so I figured the cutscenes wouldn't change, but I imagine when we get into battle, that will change.
So much for Deadeye Kai.
And my grenades are frozen stuck. I can't fire anything.
Stay calm. The enemy's just as handicapped as we are. I don't think either side can engage, to be honest.
Kinda late to get cold feet. Besides, they're just grunts. Leave it to the invincible Raz!
Yeah, you can't die yet. You got an important story thing to happen
Wait.
later.
Can't miss it point blank. Eat lead! Huh? Hey, what the?
Get a load of this filthy Darkson. His barrel's frozen over. The dumbass!
You don't even have eyes, dude.
Well, well. Seems Federation gear can't handle the cold.
Raz, retreat!
Too late! You're dead! Huh?
Looks like our guns froze over too.
Well, guess we'll just have to hit each other with the guns.
Goddamn piece of scrap metal! Ah!
Holy crap! He just threw that machine gun one-handed! Those things weigh a ton!
That's a valuable piece of merchandise, Raz. Go pick that up.
Yeah, so what? I've got a heavy machine gun! You think the men of the North will lose to a bunch of pansies who prance around with girls?
Are we just throwing our
So
guns
what
at
if
each other?
I'm female, you knuckle-dragging grunt. I am a lieutenant, and more woman than you can handle!
If you don't like me looking down on you, then first you'll have to prove you're stronger than me. Rah!
What's happening here?
Crap! We're out of stuff to throw!
Then we go for close quarters combat!
Oh yeah? Put up your dukes!
Come on, now they're throwing punches. Give me a break.
That's enough, all of you!
Huh?
Everyone stop it!
What? It was just getting to the good part.
All right, everyone, we gotta heat up the guns with our bodies so we can shoot each other.
I take it you're in command here?
Yes. Looks like we both got lost scouting the area.
Yeah. We're in a real jam, truth be told. Weapons don't work, as you can see, and our winter gear won't last.
We were just looking for a place to wait out the blizzard ourselves. Now, we're completely lost.
We both need all the help we can get.
Agreed. Let's call a ceasefire for now.
I guess if this is an interlude, I just realized we probably won't be shooting them in the face. Unfortunately. Alright. Alright, everyone, cuddle up for warmth.
It's so cold. I can barely shiver.
Good. The moment you stop shivering, you die. Stay moving to keep your body heat up.
I don't need advice from the likes of you.
How do you snipe things without eyes?
And don't walk over the fresh fallen snow. Step in our tracks to make it easier on you.
Don't be stubborn. It's life or death here.
Fine.
I get our guns crapping out, but shouldn't yours be built for this kind of thing?
Look, this is way colder than a normal Imperial winter. And even if our gear worked, we couldn't hit the broadside of a bunker in this blizzard.
Excuses, excuses. At least the part about missing is true.
You couldn't fire a single shot, you filthy Darkson.
And who's the bozo who couldn't shoot a Darkson?
You know, that's one thing I actually didn't even notice. Is that in the first game they were all big about the whole, like, let's be racist to the Darksons? They almost didn't mention that at all in this game. I kind of forgot that Raz was a Darkson.
I envy those clowns. Do they ever run out of steam?
How dare he fraternize with the enemy? Emergency or no, the sight of it makes me sick.
Does that look like fraternizing to you?
What else would you call it?
So this is the real Winter Witch.
Yes. I'm surprised you've heard that old folktale. The blizzard's so cold, our ancestors called it black magic. Pretty terrifying when you think about it.
Yeah, and there's 2 hours to go.
How can you tell?
Call it a hunch. I've got a knack for picking up changes in the weather. But if we hadn't come across you, we'd be dead in the snow. The Winter Witch's latest victims. Just having extra bodies to block the wind is a lifesaver. And by the looks of it, your men took the windward side. I appreciate that.
No thanks needed. Chivalry isn't completely dead.
I have to say, I'm glad our weapons malfunctioned. And we were this close to outright killing each other.
We may have lost our bread and salt, but at least we have our vodka.
Huh?
Old Imperial saying, like you say in the West, every cloud has a silver lining. Feels strange breaking bread, when moments ago we were staring down each other's barrels.
Guess I'll have to count my blessings. The blizzard should be dying down soon.
Can we get back to shooting each other after that?
There's one more blessing that count.
I guess there's one more blessing to count. Turns around, he's got a gun pointed at Claude. Give me just a second. I think I might actually be recording to the wrong drive. It shouldn't affect anything, but I don't want to run out of space, so give me just a moment. Alright, that should be good. Anyway, the Telltale Heat.
The blizzard's died down, but I'm still freezing my balls off.
Are we gonna have wacky adventures where we get to go to the hot springs with our enemies here?
Surrounded by so much white, it's hard to tell if we're even moving forward.
Hey, Claude. Why doesn't that area have any snow?
Huh, you're right. Those rocks over there aren't covered at all. Oh, could it be?
What's the matter?
I need help over here. Come on, gather round.
So, Claude, what's so special about these rocks?
Can't you tell? The snow's being melted from beneath.
Ah, of course. And that means...
Aren't we like in the middle of the ocean or something? Why is there spring here? I don't know, maybe we're on like a little outcropping of land? I don't know, this still doesn't make any sense. I don't think hot springs normally are at sea level?
Do you have any explosives?
We have grenades, but the pins are frozen stuck.
Let me see them.
But sir, we need them in case of an emergency.
This is an emergency, son!
That's what this is, and it wasn't a question. Hand them over.
Yes, sir.
Squaddy, take out all the grenades and explosives you have. Riley, set them up to make as big a blast as possible.
Aren't we supposed to, like, use them to kill each other?
Claude? An explosion won't keep us warm for long. If we want to fire, we need fuel first.
Don't worry. Center it on the crevice over there. Please, trust me on this.
I don't get what you're going for, but if you insist...
I don't know, Riley. I feel like you would understand explosions better than anybody.
I'll wave my magic wand and grant your wish.
All right, I'm gonna ignite it. Take cover.
Is that... a hot spring?
This doesn't even make sense, but whatever.
It's geothermal groundwater melting the snow. Amazing! Oh, the temperature's perfect.
I guess if you gotta figure out how to shoehorn your hot springs episode into the middle of your freaking blizzard war, maybe this is the best way to do it.
Yes! Take that, Winter Witch! We're gonna make it!
Oh, hell yeah. Without further ado, I'll take first dibs and...
Hold it.
Huh?
Ladies first.
Do you really expect me to just sit here and wait?
What's wrong with you Federation soldiers? Where's your manners, man?
This guy couldn't get a girl if his life depended on it.
You guys sound like a bunch of nerds yourself.
No objections here. Women first.
Goddamn imps!
We'll take you up on that offer, if you'll excuse us then.
Alright. Here comes the hot springs episode. I can just imagine
Freeze.
what's happening.
So long as I draw breath, none shall peek.
Minerva, aren't you gonna join him?
I'm standing watch. Can't drop our guards around these Imperials after all.
Ah, don't get your panties in a bunch. You wish we were that desperate to see your tits defrosting.
Excuse me?
So, are all Federation women like this?
I'd say there are exceptions to the rule.
Boy, are they aggressive. Ladies first, my ass.
Seriously, they're rougher and tougher than any man I know.
But let me tell you, gals back in the motherland, modesty's actually a virtue for them.
Always there for her man, but never overstepping her bounds. Now that's a girl worth fighting for.
Chauvinist pigs.
What did you call us?
You're so hung up on your Madonna whore complex, you don't even care that your government is oppressing all its people.
Quiet, you harlot! The Empire's traditional values are what keep it prospering. Unlike you Federation degenerates.
Values. Is that what you call violence and oppression?
Maybe we should just warm up the guns by the hot springs and just shoot them and enjoy it for ourselves.
Oh, that's rich coming from a Fed. Or are you too busy painting your nails to see what's going on in your own colonies?
Come again? Need I remind you who started this war in the first place? It's that murderous tyrant you call an emperor! And here you are trying to lecture me. You're beyond help.
Oh, would you shut up already? Women shouldn't butt their pretty little heads into politics to begin with.
What?
This is what happens when females are allowed on the battlefield.
Oh yeah, that's true. I guess I've never seen any Empire women on the battlefield.
That's right. A woman's place is at home, a man's at war.
So get back to the kitchen and make us a sandwich.
Oof. Big oof. Go beat him up, Minerva. Oh.
Alright, now listen here! If you think I'm gonna sit quietly while you spew that kind of filth, you're insane! You pigs! How dare you slander womankind! Riley, are you crazy? And why aren't you two leaping in to defend us? Just sitting on your thumbs while they insult us, and you...
Raz.
For the love of God, Riley, put something on! You're indecent! You close your eyes right now, stupid clod! Raz, look away, you pervert!
And you just... perv? You're the one standing there with your tits hanging out.
Federation women are so... different.
You shut your mouth! Turn away! Close your eyes! Forget everything you saw!
This is wonderful.
Ha ha. I sure do enjoy the Hot Springs episode.
Looks like the blizzard's over.
I guess we'll have to go back to killing each other.
Like you said, 2 hours on the dot. Impressive. Communications are back up. We're gonna hunker down and wait for evac.
We'll be gone by then. I'd rather not have to shoot you.
Hunker down, aka spend all our time in the hot springs.
Never expected you feds could be so... fun. Not to mention, that was one hell of a view. Well, till we meet again.
Hope we don't know how to shoot you in the future.
Next time, it'll be on the battlefield.
Hey, you.
Yeah?
That rifle. You a sniper?
I assume you are, too.
I may not look it, but they call me Deadeye. Quite a firearm there. I've never seen camo like that.
Thanks. My wife designed it for me.
I see. Just like she was supposed to, huh? The virtue of a modest female?
I love her. And I'd like to think she did it because she loves me.
I guess we're both fighting for someone we love.
Can't save everyone. All we can do is hold on to the one thing that matters most, and protect it with our lives. That's why we have no choice but to fight. My commander told me that one.
The one thing that matters most, huh?
So if our paths ever cross again, may the best sniper win.
Right back at you.
See you on the field, Deadeye.
You too.
You too, Sniper. You don't have a name.
Godspeed, friend.
Under the Northern Lights? Okay. Where are we at? Hold on. It's a new sub-episode. I don't know where it's at. I don't know where that one's at. I would assume that would change something later in the story. Maybe like, because you did that, we're going to run into them in the future, and we're going to be like, hey, why don't you get out of here before we have to shoot you or something? There we go. Okay. Right, so this is when, what's-his-face, like the nameless, unimportant guy got shot. Yeah, and this was that annoying battle where we couldn't use our medic. Okay. Trying to remember exactly what this is. Let me skim through this really quick, just to remind myself.
I see. The ship will be back on course.
So, Squad E.
Yes, but their morale seems... On the other hand...
Right, I think we were trying to get supplies here?
That's one of the... What the... Yes! Captain...
Right, and then we had to go save the Cavalier. And then the Cavalier blows up after, you know, that. Okay. This is an interlude. Yeah, and this was that mission that I didn't like, I think. Yeah. And then the explosion. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Let's take a look at it now. At the Northern Lights.
Say, Riley, you want to go up on the deck with me?
Isn't, like, bad stuff supposed to be happening right now?
Up top? The sun's already gone down. Won't it be cold?
Yeah, that's why it's perfect timing. Come on.
Wow. This is amazing. Isn't this...
That's right. It's an aurora.
This is the first time I've ever seen one. I heard they're super rare, even this far north. Don't tell me the aurora talks to you too.
You basically have to get lucky to catch one of these. But there weren't any clouds today, and the sky's dark with the new moon out. All the conditions were right, so...
So you did predict it. It's incredible.
This is the first time for me, too.
Yeah. We've seen all kinds of miracles and good fortune out here. And losses, and bad luck, too.
But we made it this far. We got through all that.
This is kind of familiar, huh? Like after the Star Child Festival, when we'd all look up at the night sky, together.
Yeah. After you left Hoffen, the sky was all I saw for a long time. I made it out here, so... I must have turned my life around somehow. But sometimes, I wonder if I've really changed.
I forgive you.
What?
I think you have. Changed, I mean. And if it's coming from me, you know it's gotta be true. Right?
Yeah, you're right.
So, I forgive you. Okay?
Thank you, Riley.
But you're not off the hook yet. Once this war's over, you're going to help me start up my family's factory again.
Of course. With pleasure.
You sure you're excited about it? You got a whole lifetime of hard work ahead of you, mister.
A lifetime?
Yep. You'll be working for me until you're an old grandpa.
Well, if that's what you want, then I'd be happy to.
Huh?
Gasp.
Well, I didn't mean anything weird by that.
really chilly. We should totally head inside.
Stay a little longer. It's almost ready. I promise you're gonna love it.
Did you predict all this too?
I learned to see a lot in the sky. My sorrow didn't give me much, but I did get this. It's not bad as far as presents go, right?
Yeah.
I swear, we will live to see Hoffen again.
We will. Together.
Yeah. Together.